I'm starting out in a brand new survival world with my first goal of building a beautiful starter house using some of the new 1.19 blocks. We start in this magical jungle biome and I can't wait to find out what else this world has to offer. And then I was creepily stalked by a horde of chickens until I realized I had seeds in my hand, which they love. First, I will get myself all the basic tools like a pickaxe and a shovel. So I found this huge ravine and there's going to be lots of resources in there like iron and coal. Before I start my journey to find the perfect starter base location, I need to gear up. And now that the sun is going down, it's time to get myself some wool so I could sleep. And because I only managed to find 2 pieces of wool, I spent the first night hiding from mobs. And after doing a bunch of random early game stuff, it was time to build myself a shelter at spawn. We can safely spend the night at this beautiful campsite. Cooking food on the campfire doesn't cost any fuel. Now that it's the next day, I'm going to grab all my stuff and set out on a crazy adventure. Also, there will forever be a fish on the roof. Which means it is time to get the most important thing in the entire world, the chest boat. You can store all your stuff in this chest boat, so I can have a chest boat in a chest boat. I also got myself a pet parrot and named him Perry. And after Perry and I crossed the ocean for literally 5 seconds, we came across this sunken ship. And then I used the map to track down the treasure, and after a lot of digging I finally found it. And it had some pretty good loot, including my very first diamond. That's kinda groovy. It didn't take long for me to come across a beautiful mangrove swamp biome. Just kidding, I actually found this one. This biome is full of lush green trees and mud, which is actually what I'm going to need for my starter base. Look, it's a cute frog! Oh, he left. The ideal location for a starter base is a flat open area with lots of space to build. This swamp is beautiful, but not the ideal location. Plus the grass looks poop here. But right next to the mangrove swamp lies what I call the perfect place to live. A plains biome next to a little jungle. It was time to make an early game wheat farm and also some really nice iron armor. Because I'm going to need lots of blocks for my starter house, I went mining to get as many resources as I can. A lot of things went wrong, but all in all it was a really fun adventure. For real, I drowned. I also looted a couple villages and found my real life cat in Minecraft, and I love her forever and ever. Also, chest boats are so OP in the early game. Now that I have iron armor and tools, I want to build my starter house. So I went into a creative test world, and after many attempts I made the perfect house. And no, it's not the dirt hut. For this house I'm going to need tons of mud. And then I'm going to use wheat to turn it into packed mud and mud bricks. Those 2 are my new favorite building blocks. Another favorite of mine is the mangrove wood, which we can even grow in the water. And I'm also going to use another wood type, which is jungle. You will see this block palette looks awesome. Now that I have the main resources for the house, I need to find a good location. I'm going to claim this hill and flatten it out. I even had to expand the hill because it was too small for my build. This is gonna get serious. The starter base isn't complete without interior and exterior. I'm going to make a stone path with a slab trim around it that goes all around the house to the back door. Now I'm going flower picking and leaf cutting so I can add flowers and bushes everywhere around the house and even on the roof. I also added a cute table here and lanterns to light up around the house. The highlight will be this mud brick car that is parked behind the house, transporting flowers. After a good night's sleep comes the essential part of a starter base, the interior. After replacing the grass using jungle planks and adding a ceiling 5 blocks above, I'm adding my storage room in the left corner. I'm separating this floor using a mud wall with a nice arch. Definitely not me smelting iron in the car engine. On the other side, I'll add a nice early game super smelter and a lovely kitchen area. I also made a cat tower for this sweet girl. Now let's place a block here and go up to the 2nd floor. I added more storage and decoration here, including a home for Perry the parrot. Got to separate him from the cat. The other side looks gorgeous as well, with a ladder going up to this part of the house. This is where my bedroom and secret hideout will be, including a map of my area. Once I get leather, that is. Tell me if you like my starter house. Imagine building an elven fantasy house or a frog sanctuary. Oh, I've done that! Go check that out next, and I hope you enjoyed my very first single player video.